Question number 33, let's get right into it. So we have that Aurelio is purchasing carpet tiles to cover an area of his living room floor that is 8 1/3 feet wide by 10 feet long. Each carpet tile is a square 20 inches wide by 20 inches long. What is the minimum number of carpet tiles that Aurelio must purchase to cover this area of his living room floor? All right, guys, so first of all, let's just get our units. Let's get everything to have the same units. So if the square is 20 inches by 20 inches, 20 inches wide by 20 inches long, let's go ahead and convert that to feet squared. So what I'm going to do here is it's going to be 20 inches times 20 inches, and I'm going to get 400 inches squared. All right, guys, now here's the thing. For 400 inches squared, I know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot, right? Now, the thing is, I don't want inches. I don't want just inches. I want inches squared, so I'm going to square both of these. So what I'm going to end up with is I'm going to have 400 divided by 144 feet squared, okay? And you should see that these inches are going to cancel out once we square them, and then I'm going to be left with feet squared, okay? So this is the total area that each of these tiles takes up. Now they tell us that the area of his living room is 8 1/3 feet wide and 10 feet long. So what that means is that, let's see here, it's going to be 24, okay, so this is going to be 25 over 3 feet. And again, I just did that little calculation where you multiply 3 by 8 and then add the 1 and then take the denominator here, okay? So 25 feet and then multiply that by 10 feet. And this is going to be equal to 250 divided by 3 feet squared, okay? Now, we want the minimum number of carpet tiles that he must purchase, okay? So what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to divide 250 feet squared divided by 3. I'm going to need to divide that by 400 over 144. Okay, so sorry, it might be getting a little bit messy, but let's go ahead and see if we can simplify this down some. And again, this is going to be feet squared. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip that second fraction, because that's what we have to do when we're dividing by fractions. So I'm going to have 144 and then 400 on the bottom here. So what I want to do is go ahead and simplify this as much as I can. So I'm actually, let's see here. Let me clear some more space so I have room to show you the full simplification method. Well, I mean, okay, technically you could just use your calculator, but it's good to get used to mental math. It kind of helps prepare your brain. So 250 and 400, I can pull out a 100 from both of these. So I'm going to get, let's see here, 100 divided by 100, 2.5, 144, and then divided by 3 times 4. Okay, so hopefully you see what I did there. I just factored out a 100 of the 250 here and the 400. So now I'm going to have 3 times 4 on the bottom and 2.5 times 144. So let's see here. 2.5 times 144. All right, I'm actually going to cheat here. I'm going to use my calculator. So 2.5 times 144, and then divide that by 12. So I'm going to end up with 360 divided by 12, which is equal to 30. All right, guys, so 30 is going to be our answer. That is the minimum amount that he needs to fully cover the carpet. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.